Okay guys, so welcome to another exciting video from Pycoders Academy with me Faisal from Pycoders Academy. So in our previous video we looked at the first and ever video of the supermarket project, and we looked at how to, let's say, connect our Tkinter widget or Tkinter GUI to our MySQL database. Okay, so we actually worked on the admin phase. So today, as promised, we will look at how to authenticate the staffs. So we add some staffs, we will authenticate them, and we also add some errors here and there. So we need to detect some errors here and there. Okay, so let me see what we did last time. So let me just run this again, then you see the way forward. Okay, so let's run this again. Okay, so we did this page and we said, okay, this is used to choose between the staff and admin. So when I go to staff, I should see something like a login. Then when I go to admin also, let me see. So when I go to admin, okay, then I'll say root. Then I'll say 1 2 3 4 5. Okay. Okay, so let's see. So something is appearing here. So I think that's what we did last time. So first, what I would like to do is that for each password field, I would like to change the state to, let's say, star. So like I will change the state to a star form so that we can't be able to be like seeing the numbers and so on. So let's try and see. So I'll quickly go to let me see. So we have let me see. So let me actually turn it into a presentation mode. Okay, so okay, we are good to go. Now I'll look at my password. So this a password entry. Okay, so what I can do here is that like use the show option in like entry widget. So I'll just do show, then I'll say okay, so show being equal to star. So that's what we want to show, or that's what we want to see. Then I'll do the same for the staff login also. So this is the entry. Then I'll do show here. Okay, so then show, then equal to, then I'll say star here. Okay, so these two will actually change in a bit. So let's look at how we can change this. Okay, so okay, so I think I'm having, okay, so let's run this and see. Okay, so I'll go to admin, then I'll just type. So you can see there is a star there. So instead of the numbers we saw earlier, we are seeing a star there. So same applies to the staff also. So moving on, today we'll be looking at how to authenticate the staff. So last time we looked at how to authenticate the admin. Now we look at how to authenticate the staff. Okay, so quickly we will just look at the staff page, how it's looking like. So let's look at it. So I'll just run it and see. So I'll go to staff, go to continue, then let me see. Okay, there's the username, then okay, so it's showing star. Okay, so when I log in, I should let's say go to another page. So that page will be my billing page. Yeah, so I'll quickly add some staffs in my backend, which is the MySQL. So we can add the staffs also from the admin page, but we won't do it just now. Today we will be looking at how to authenticate the staff in our, let's say, MySQL database. So quickly I'll just go to MySQL. Okay, so MySQL is here. Okay, so MySQL. Okay, so let me see. So I'll just create a new database to actually help us do this let's say do this authentication. So I'll go to the database here. Then that's how to create a database. You just click on this icon here. Then I'll say my staffs. So I'll just do big staffs. So staff. Okay, now I just go apply. So when I go okay, then I'll go apply. So this is the SQL code you can use to create your database. Then I'll go to apply. Then my database has been created successfully, so I just click on finish. So when I look here, I can see a database here, so which is staffs. So simple. Now inside a staff, there is tables, view, stored, procedures, functions. What will be our concern here will be the tables here. So that's where we'll keep our staff, the names, the let's say the dates they were present last, the sales they made, and so on. So let's quickly add them. So I'll just go to let me see, tables here. Then I'll just right click on the tables. Then I'll go to create a table. So this will create a new table for me. Then what I'll do is user or staff details. So staff details. So that's the new table I'm using. So staff details table. Staff details table. Okay, and ask for okay. Then I'll just go to here. Okay, so ID staff. So I'll just create a unique ID for each staff. So I'll just use numbers. So that's why I'm using the int, so the integer. Then I'll make it unique so that it will be unique from each staff. So I'll just do ID here instead of student ID staff details. So I'll just do ID here. Okay, so simple. Now what else do we need? We just need the name of the staff. So name. Okay, then we can use the pk. Then we can use, okay, now we won't use unique here, so we can use not null here, and we can use pk here also. Yeah, so the primary key is always one, so this primary key, so it's always the id. Then the next will be, the let me see the sales. So the sales the staff made across the week or maybe a day. Then I'll go to another one being the time the staff, let's say, logged in into the software. So I'll just do date. Okay, so now the date time, like the date should be different, let's say different data type. So you should use datetime data type. So here we are using the int data type for the number. Then the name is the var, so it means a variable character. So, or yeah, variable character. So we are using that data type. Then we can also use that data type for, so date, there's a datetime data type for the date field here. Okay, so we have these fields, so these four fields, so I can just apply them and create a table. So the table has, so this is the SQL code for creating the table here. Then I will just go to apply. Okay, so I'm done, finish. Then I'll close this and open my table. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so I'll just open this table I have created just now. So let me see how to open it. So I'll just go to here. Okay, then I'll click on tables. Okay, I have staff tables here. I'll just click on this icon to actually display what I have there. So you can see this is the columns I created earlier. So I'll just do id being equal to 1. The name is, let's say, Faisal. Okay, then another sales, then I'll say sales is 20. Then date, so I'll just restrict myself on the date right now because we are just authenticating the staff. So let me actually remove the date from there. So I'll quickly go to this icon, the middle icon, to actually do the okay. So here I'll just change this to, or I'll just remove this completely, then I'll move this completely. Okay, so I think we are good to go. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so I would like to drop this delay selected. Okay, we are good to go. Now I'll apply this quickly. Okay, then I'll go to, okay, then let me see. Okay, it's executing, it is done. Okay, now let me go back to my table. So don't save, then yeah, Then I'll go here, then I'll go click this. Okay, so I have 3 columns here right now. So one, the name should be, let's say, Faisal. Then the sales, let's say 20. Then I'll go to the second name, which is the second staff. So I will actually do this. I will just create a page to actually add staffs to, let's say, the database without coming to the MySQL database. Maybe in our next video. So we will do that at the admin page. Okay. So here should be, let's say, John. Then John should also be let's say 10. Then I'll go to 3. Then you go to let's say Gilbert. Then I'll say it is 30. So these are all let's say our entries we have. So we have 3 staffs, Faisal, the John, and Gilbert. Then we have their sales also. Now what I will do is I'll just apply this. Okay, then I'll just communicate with my Tkinter to actually get these values. So I'll just go here. So I'll go to my let's say Tkinter. So here is it. So here I already have let me see. Okay, so I would like to push this down. Let me see. Okay, okay, so it's cool now because we don't need. Okay, maybe we need to print something. Okay, so I'll just come here. Now you see we have 2 functions or 2 let's say pages. So we have the staff login page and we have the admin login page. So now since we want to authenticate the staff login page, we need to work on the staff login page. Okay, so to look at the staff login page, when someone clicks on the login, so let's see if there is any command there. So let's see. So I'll go to the top here. Okay, so there is a command here showing details here. Okay, or let me see. Okay, that was the let's say the admin page. So this is the uh, staff page. Okay, so the staff page, let me see, the authenticating is what we want to do. Now I'll go to connect database. So let's see. Okay, so database login. Okay, it's looking good. Yeah, so first I need to do everything inside the database login. Okay, so here is actually collecting the, let's say, the username, then the password also, then it is passing it to this function. So that's what we did last time. Okay, so actually we want to know if it is a staff logging in, do something. If it is an admin logging in, do something also. So you will just do a global here. Let me see. So let me see if there is a function here. Okay, so this function is actually uh, differentiating between a staff and an admin. Okay, so I'll make this member here a global variable. So global, so that we can use it in our function up there. So global variable. Okay, so I think okay, so yeah, global. Okay, global. Okay, so global member. Okay, so we have global member here. Now we can use it in our details function. Yeah, so we pass 3 options here. So I will say here should be a member. Okay, so that's what we actually made global down there. Then I'll pass it here also. So here I'll just use row. Okay, so I'll be using row here. Okay, so row. Okay, so row. Okay, so good. Now we will just check if it is a staff, then we go ahead to do something. So if row is equal to staff, then let's see, we will authenticate the staff. I'll just do pass for now, then I'll go to else. Let me see, we won't use else here, so that like maybe when something goes wrong we will actually detect it. So I'll just do elif elif row is equal to admin. Okay, then what should we do? We just try to connect again. So let's see, so we will connect it again. So let me see. Yeah, so the admin should be a capital A here. So let me scroll down and see. So in let me see. Okay, in this function here, check member function, we used the capital staff here. So it means like our staff should be capital as well as our admin. So I'll just do semicolon, then I'll just bring this here since it's for the admin section. Okay, so tap, then I'll clear this space here. Okay, so we are good to go here. Okay. Okay, so what I'll do quickly is that I'll just remove the pass and print out something so that we will see if it's working. So print, then I'll say hi, how are you, or I'll just do staff. Okay, staff. Okay, now let me run this code and see what we are getting. Okay, I'll go to staff, continue. Okay, let me see. Okay, nothing is working, but I'll just do 1 2 3 1 2 3. I'll just do login. Okay, so I'm not getting anything here, so let's go back and check it. So go back, then I'll say okay, so this is passing it in here. Then what else? So if row being equal to staff, print staff. Elif row being equal to admin, database being equal to connect, print x. Okay, so let's see. I have a member up there. Okay, so I think all is well now. Okay, let me see. Now let's print this and see, or let's go again and see. So staff here, or let me go ahead with the admin first. So admin, then I'll say root, then I'll say 1 2 3 4 5. Go to login. Okay, so the admin side is working. Okay, so it means the staff should also work. So let's run this code and see. Okay, so staff, continue, then I'll bring this here. I'll say root. I have 1 2 3 4. Okay, again. Okay, I don't know, we are not getting anything here. Okay, so we will actually start adding something so that we see something here. So if row being equal to staff, what do you want to do? So we would like to connect to the database first. Do you get it? So like we will see ourselves as, let's say we will just write the code for the root system. So the root system will be this one. So this will be the root system. Okay, here should be 111. Oh sorry, here should be let me see, username. So the username should be root. Okay, then the password should be 11111. Okay, they should be strings. Okay, and another string. Okay, so quotes. Okay, then another quote. Okay, Okay, then we created a database here, so we should use that database. Okay, now I'll change this one also staff. Okay, so we have this. Then we would like to connect to the database, so this is the connect method. Then we created the db variable, so it's the same way we did last time, so we did here. Okay, now we would like to retrieve everything inside the staff table, yeah, so or the staff database. So I will just look at the how we stored the table inside. So we stored it as staff underscore details. Okay, so I will just select all the names. So what I will do is that I will just do db dot execute. So db dot execute, then I will say select. So this is an this is a SQL code, so you can learn about it. So select name. So let's see how we did the name. Okay, so the name was a capital N. So select name from staff details. Okay, so that's what we want to execute. Now say queries being equal to db dot fetch all. Okay, then I'll use my for loop to get all the names. So for x in queries, so what I want to do is just print it out. Yeah, so I'll just do this. So print x. Okay, so now let's see what we are getting here. So run this code, go to staff, go to continue, go to roots. So this won't actually do anything here, but let's say what we'll be printing is what we need. It's still not printing down there. Okay, so let's see what is happening. So I'll go to my login. So here login. Okay, so that's why. So we need to add the command option here. So command being equal to let's say details. Okay, yeah, so the details function. So let's go again. I think now it should work now. So staff continue username roots. So it doesn't matter, like we are just doing something. What will be printed is what we want. Okay, so we get an error here, so that's what we wanted. So name username underscore variable is not defined. Okay, so where are we getting this error? Okay, so username underscore variable dot get. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so if you can see, we are getting this username underscore variable here. So that's the variable we are getting, but it's actually in a scope, so we need to actually make it to the outer scope. So we just do global username underscore variable. Okay, username rather. So username underscore variable. Same applies to the password underscore variable, so that we can be able to, let's say, get them outside the function. So global, then I'll say password underscore variable. Okay, we are good to go again. Okay, so let's run this code and see. Staff continue, then I'll say roots. You have 1 2, see 1 2 3 4. I'll say login. Okay, so as you can see, I'm getting the names here. I'm getting phase out, I'm getting John, I'm getting, okay, I didn't spell the Gilbert, so let me go back. Okay, so here should be Gilbert. So okay, so let me clear all and start again, because I don't know what I'm spelling there. Gilbert. Okay, now I'll apply it and run my code again. Okay, so you see how it's fun, like connecting the MySQL to the Tkinter. It's very easy. You just create your database entries, then you move for it to use your Tkinter to apply them. So I'll just run this again. Okay, then I'll see the names I did earlier. So Faisal, John, Gilbert. So yeah, that's what we should see in the names below. Okay, so staff, continue, username is just root. Okay, something something something, then we go to login. Okay, so login. Okay, so you can see I'm getting the three names: Faisal, John, and Gilbert. Okay, so we have this. So this will authenticate if the username entered is actually in our database. So we can use this to authenticate only the name. But what about the password? Okay, so we need to add the password. Okay, so I will quickly go to my SQL, add a password to each of them. Then so we are at the MySQL page. So I'll quickly go to the settings page, then I'll add a password. So I forgot to add the password column. So password. Okay, good to go. So the password, okay, it's maximum of 45. It's okay. Then I'll go to, okay, we didn't spell it right, so S double S. Then I'll say apply. Then I'll say, okay, apply again. Then I'll say finish. Go to my Tkinter. So okay, so official. Okay, now I have this. Okay, then I'll just collect name and password. So comma password. So the password was, let me see, was it a small p? Okay, so let me actually open this again. Was it a small p? Okay, so 1 2 3, then I will say 3 4 5, say 5 6 7. Okay, then we are good to go. I'll say apply, finish. Okay, now I'll go to the PyCharm, then I'll say select name, say password also. Okay, small p, so password. Okay, so we'll be selecting the name column and the password column. Then here I'll want to separate the what we are getting into two variables. So x comma y. Then I'll say I'll create a list. So staff underscore list being equal to a dictionary. So that's a dictionary, an empty dictionary. Then I'll say the staff underscore list. Then I'll pass a key. So the name should be our key. So x will be our key. Then the password will be our value. So equal to the password. Okay, now I'll just print, or yeah, I'll just print the dictionary. Then I'll print staff underscore list. So let me run this code again. So go again, run it, staff, continue, username being equal to, let's say, anything, then password is anything, then I'll go to login. Okay, so you can see I'm getting the name here with the password. So every name and its password. So we have Faisal 1 2 3, John 3 4 5, Gilbert 5 6 7. Okay, so this is the name and the password we are getting. So now we can just authenticate each of them. So I'll just go to how to authenticate them. So I'll just start by saying if the username we are getting is equal to, or let's say we would like to do it lower so that it will match what we are getting. So I would like to say this should be username dot lower. Okay, Then so here should also be lower so that we can match it to the lower. Then I'll say the staff underscore list dot keys, so we are getting all the keys, so that's the names. And you say okay, if it is equal to the keys, you say if password is also equal to, now the password is a value in our staff list, so we just do staff list list underscore, then I'll say the square bracket, then I'll put my value inside. So let's say I want to put username dot lower. Okay, then if password is also equal to this, then what I will do is just print logged in successfully. Okay, we are good to go. Now I'll quickly add the else's, so I'll just do else here. Okay, so tab else. So if the password doesn't match, we just print no. We should use a message box so to make it Tkinter like. So I'll just do import import, or I'll just do from Tkinter import. So there's a message box here, so message box. Okay, so you have already treated the message box, so you can actually go to the previous video to check it out. So message box, then we will use the show warning or show error. Let's use the show error because this is an error, so show error. Then our master should be our app name. So here the current app is just the staff login page, so the staff login page will be our current app. So I'll quickly copy it, then I'll go up there, so here, then I'll paste it here, or or let's just use the error title. So this is just a title, then I'll say incorrect password, then I'll bring three exclamation marks, so 1 2 3. Okay, we are good to go. Another else for the main conditional statement. So here, when it doesn't match, it means the username is wrong, so just do message box, then I'll say dot show error. Okay, then I'll say the title is also the same thing, error. So error. So as you can see, it is a title, that's the first option, then the message comes also. So here it is the error, as a title name, then the message we want to, let's say, show out should be the username is incorrect. Okay, it's incorrect. Okay, so this is taking care of our errors. Okay, so quickly let's run this code and see. So I'll just go to staff. Okay, so here I should type phase out, so that's what is inside the database. Then I'll say 1 2 3. Okay, then I'll go to login. Username is incorrect. Okay, so why are we getting an incorrect username? So go back and check our code. Okay, so the username here is username.get. Okay, so looking at this, I think okay, I can see there. So this is the error. So if username.lower is equal to staff underscore list, so the staff underscore list is just a list of the keys inside our dictionary, so it doesn't make sense. Yeah, so if username.lower, I'll say in staff underscore list dot keys, yeah, it should be in instead of equal to. Then I'll say run and let's see what's happening. And I'll go to staff, continue, phase out, 1 2 3. I'll go to login. Okay, so you can see logged in successfully, so it's working now. So we have actually logged in a person. So if we change this to all caps, we should get the same result. So 1 2 3. Okay, so let me see. So you can see it's working. So since we use the dot lower method, it's actually converting it to a lowercase letters. Okay, then we can also try some for John. So John's password was let's say 567, but I'll intentionally add 1 2 3. So I'll go to login. Okay, you can see incorrect password. So it's working. So the error catching is working. Then I'll just do 356. So 356, continue, incorrect password. Okay, so 345, continue. Okay, so login successful. Okay, so it's working. So we have actually let's say authenticated our staff using our MySQL database. So you can actually add the staffs from the backend, then you just use the Tkinter to authenticate if the staff is present in the, let's say, the database. Okay, then you just give him or her a privileged access to your billing page. Okay, so our next video will be looking at is the let's say billing page. So we start building the billing page, so where you will see our images, where we'll start taking our, let's say, sales, then we'll be calculating all the sales, then we'll be printing it out for the customer. Okay, so that's what we'll be doing in the next video. So in this video we just authenticated the stuff we added from the backend to let's say MySQL database. Okay, so that's all for this video. We will start the next video with creating a new billing page. Okay, so thank you for watching. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share it